Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is a two-part process video. It is going to be 52 weeks of 52 favorite everyday life photos, and then I am also joining in on May I Scraplift You, where we scrap lift somebody in the crafting community. So today is going to be Lisa Sino scrapbooking. I think I'll link all of it down below. So as you can tell right there, that is the layout that I'm inspired to do. And it really, truly doesn't end up looking like this. But I do take the corner pieces. I do take how she has it in the center, little bits and that. So we're just going to kind of watch this go play out. So what I am doing here is that I did get out my 49 in Market Curiosities in Willow Grove. And I loved all of these little distressed, irresistant stickers, rub-ons that Vicky Booten made for this collection, or made in general. I don't know if it was for this collection or not, but made for this or made to use. I found 3 spots of them because you're going to see what I do with this hourglass. Now, or this looking glass. Now, this looking glass is very stark-ish white. It does have like this green tone, but I come in with 2 distressed oxides here in just a little bit. And I do leave the handle completely stark white like it is. But you're going to see how I come in with this. So if you're not sure how to use these iridescent ones, I'm going to show you how. So the 2 distressed oxides I bring in is Spice Marmalade and Wild Honey. And what I'm doing is I'm just going around with the same brush and I'm just going to turn the mintish, whitish color into this gorgeous, gorgeous, orangey, yellowish color because I absolutely love how it looks. As of right now, you can kind of see the iridescence, but you're going to see how it really turns out once I do what I normally do. So then I take the spray. And I have the Scrapbook.com's. Do you see how it becomes white now? You rub, once you put down your distress or whatever you're using for inks, you have to wipe them off. And then they show up white, just to let you know. But I took my sprays and I sprayed them. And then I took the micro towels that scraproom.com came out with. I bought a couple bundles because they actually work out really well. I will be honest, they're worth the money if you get them. I personally had to they had 2 colors at the time. I don't know if they added more or didn't get the other color in or what, but I got the black and they had black and pink at the time. I wanted pink to match my room, and instead I had to get the black because, you know, all the scrapbookers in the world or crafters in the world went and got the pink. So, but they work well. I love them. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to act like these jars are open. I quite frankly don't care that you don't see the jar. I wanted the lid. Could I have cut it off? Probably, but I didn't care. And I wanted the bottom piece to look like it was coming out and my photos were coming out of it. So I tilt some of them. I tilt some of the jars once you see them, and then the picture. Now, these pictures are of a Saturday. We went to a beer fest. We went to it a couple times, 2 years in a row, I think. And then we haven't really seen the Green Jackets Stadium, the stadium where the Green Jackets play, host this anymore. It used to be like an annual event, and maybe we just missed it, but I didn't see it this year. So, but we did go do it a couple times, and we actually did enjoy it. We do enjoy going and doing all that fun stuff. What I am doing here now is I am going to be backing up this photo of Josh and I on one side and then placing the other part of it on top of my other photo. Now, you see my cup and my hand, but you don't see the rest of it because it's all white. Like white space, clear space, You don't need it. And then I found this piece that I really actually like in the laser cuts for this kit. And I'm like, ooh, I really, really like this. So this is starting to turn like more into what I want it to be. I feel like adding some of these starker, darker colors to this adds just a little bit more pizzazz to this layout. Now, for most individuals, you may not necessarily enjoy the fact that these are like the way I have it set up. But if you think about it, it's just a bunch of jars and a bunch of like lids and things. And I'm like, it's kind of that aesthetic of, yes, this is my, everyday life. We go to things like this all the time. Some people consider these events because you got to pay for them. Other, like myself, it's just stuff that we do, on a everyday basis. Like this isn't something that, how do you want to say it? This isn't something that I go and be like, oh, well, I'm never going to go to this again. It's like a one-time thing. No, we do go to this. If we see it again, we'll go to it again. And I just liked how Vicki Boutin made this collection with 49 and Market, because this is very much like her style, but yet it's a different style. And I like this style because I'm not much of a 49 and Market person, but I have been, as I've said in the last month or so, I have truly been enjoying theirs. As you can tell, I've been using a lot of their collections. So that's kind of like why I really enjoy how this one turns out. And like I said, it doesn't follow Lisa's at all. I started out with all good intentions, and then I did take some pieces from it. I did put my photos in the middle. I do put a little thing up in the corner because she has that in the corner. I do put the embellishments down the line, kind of like how she does. So I kind of took some stuff from it. It just ended up going in a different direction, and that's okay. These are like little twigs, if you want to call it. Like in the real world, they're like little twigs that would fall off the tree. And I'm placing these kind of all over in the pieces of the black with the little circles, just to add like it's coming out of the gate or fence, however you want to say it. And then I decided to get out some of the flowers that did not have the white space, because I did add a white space flower in this one jar, but I'm like, I want kind of ones without the white. So I went into the laser cuts and I found ones that were blacked outlined, but when you punched them out, you got a very thin black line piece, and it works out wonderful. So I am just working on kind of going through and gluing down all the pieces that I haven't glued down yet. And this one down in the bottom, it says hello, hello, hello. And then I put the good life, I think is what it's called, is what it says. Yeah, so I was trying to make the word hello work. And I'm like, you know what? This is like staggering. So we're going to cover up a couple of them and place it over so it doesn't look like I'm leaving like a bunch of white space, even though you see the hello, because it's iridescent. So make sure you go check out all of the playlists down below. In the upper right hand corner of all the playlists, if you click on the newest, there's 3 little lines. Click on the newest, you'll get the newest ones. If you have not watched any of them, go back and watch all of them on either of the hops, the 52 weeks, or May I Scraplift You. We always do an amazing job. I really love how it turns out. So here I am now. I'm just kind of finishing up like the little bits and bobs that I want to do. And then I do take the stars and start to play around with them and place them in certain spots, like if they were my glitter pieces or like if I had sequins. I do pull out the stickers and pull out some more stars and just add a little spots to it. I was going to use those butterflies, and then I decided, because I don't have a lot of white space, that they don't need to be, I'm not going to use them. I'll use them on a different layout. So now I'm just placing down all the stars, and then you'll see me kind of come in with another piece, and then you will see me play around with the little sayings that are on this sticker sheet right there, once I get all these stars out that I want. And all the stars this time around that I used had a black line to outshine like the star, because they do have the gold stars without the line and then the gold stars with the line. So this is where I start to play with some of these little sayings. You're going to see me kind of play around with them, and then I move them. Some of them I don't like where I place them. It was kind of like me putting them down for right now and then being like, I don't like that, so let's fix it. And this is where you kind of start to see me changing. And I just added little bits to that particular layout just to kind of match up with what's going on. This is where I bring in the stars from the stickers, just because I wanted to add a little bit more to it. And then I do come in lastly with my Distress Spritz, the antique linen. I spray them around in those clusters, and that is it. Do all the YouTube-y stuff, like and subscribe. I'd love to have you. The still shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
I don't know why I go when I go. I still don't know why this war in my blood. Why this war with all that I love. Oh, my wandering ways and these faithless days, I find it hard to explain. My wandering ways, always turning away from your loving embrace.